comes some trades. You are looking live. Welcome to the trading desk. Today is my favorite time of the day because I get to spend the next 35 minutes with you, my fellow traders, trading addicts, and we get to talk trading, make some live trades, and we're going to have some fun today. Now, this is an interactive show with a live chat room, so please feel free to ask any questions or comments. There are no bad ideas or bad questions other than the bad ideas that I have. I see we've got a couple people in the chat room already. Hello to Mario, everyone else that's there. I know you're there because I saw you lurking before the thing started, so I know there's a lot of people watching today. I think we're at the world's record, which is awesome. Today we're going to win or lose about $6,000 in the last 30 minutes. We're going to do live trading in 0DTE SPX. If you don't know, my name is Rob Helmick, and my wife Maria and I have been traders since 1985. We've traded options together for the last 2,100 trading days, and we trade options primarily, and we were primarily options sellers. Before trading, I was a lawyer, and I started a few internet companies. I took one of them public and had a lot of fun growing it silly fast. Maria was a career banker, and she was also the #1 house flipper female in the United States. So she's all about the numbers, as am I. All of our trading is based on math, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. Most importantly, we do 2 accounts for the YouTube channel. Both of them we started on October 1st when we started the channel. And the first one is $30,000 buying power. And we do about 6 trades a day plus a gambler special in that one. That's up about 10 grand in 4 months, about 90% rate of return. And we also do a $1 million account. We do 100 to 120 trades a day in that one. And we're up about 321,000 since October 1st. Again, about 90% rate of return. We do multiple entry iron condors and exponential moving averages, and we change those weekly based on about 7 million trades that we backtest every single week. We backtest all 390 minutes of the day going back 6 months, and we do it for various premium targets, stop loss, swing widths, and strategies. So what we do we get those 7 million trades from the trading logs, and then we use AI to determine what the quote-unquote best trades are, and we use bots to make all of those trades. So we don't use our fingers to make any of these 0DT SPX trades. That allows me to go surfing and swimming throughout the summer, and in the wintertime, it allows me to do this channel, which is a lot of fun. Now, today, our bots are going to go on. The last trades that we'll be putting on is at 15:51. You see that Maria's got this fancy-dancy clock behind me, and that will tell us exactly when that trade goes on. That's an atomic clock, so it is accurate to the second. And you will be able to see all those trades go on. If there's any questions in the chat room, like I say, just be free and give them to me. Let's see who's in there. I see Mauro in there, and Butch is in there. Dave is in there. Michael or Michelle are in there. And it's good to see everybody. I know there's a lot more than that because I saw you lurking, like I said, beforehand. So let's do a quick rundown on where we are right now. The first thing I like to do is go over. This shows you where we are in the big account, like I said, since October 1st. You see we've done almost 13,000 trades. That's a lot, you would say, but no, what our whole basis is math, and the math plays out by doing lots and lots of trades. Trade small, trade often. That is our motto around here, and we just follow the math. Like I said, I got a question here asking about when you say AI bots, what do you mean? We use AI we get 7 million trades from the backtest. Then we run those through AI and ask her to tell us what is the profit or loss, what is the max drawdown, what is the compound annual growth rate. Then we look at the MAR value, the Sorrentino, and the Sharpe ratios. And so we look at all those ratios. We have some internal ratios that we look at as well. And she tells us what the best trades are. And then we go to Options Omega, and there they have bots where you actually can program the bots, and they will do the trades for you. So I don't do any of the trades. These trades that you see today, those are all going to be put on entirely by the bots and not by me. Let's get this out of here so I don't have to look at it. Nice and clean. And I'm going to put this up here so I get a chance to look at you directly. All right. So now, we've got this. This is the one that shows you what we've done in the $1 million account. Here's what we've done in the small account. Remember, this is a $30,000 account. So it's up 10 grand, which is what, 30%, 33% in 4 months. So that's going to be 33 times 4. Let's call it in round number, 33 times 3. Let's call it 100% rate of return. Again, We don't expect that. Last year we were at 52%. This year we would hope to be between 60 and 75. But this is great, and we'll take it. So I got another one in the comments that says, I'm not new to trading, but the bot world thing I knew nothing about. Getting it set up with the algo. It's very, very interesting. Yeah, it is super interesting. You're going to see that we're going to put on around 200 trades today, and they're going to put on multiple trades all at the same time. And say you put on a put credit spread and a call credit spread, and you're trying to get, say, $3 premium. Well, that's not the way the market is. It's going to be, this one will be at 310, this one might be at 295. And the bot's going to have to go in and try and get those numbers as fast as it can. And every 6 seconds, it's going to have to reload. And imagine you could not do it manually. If you're doing 6 of those all at the same time, plus you have some exponential moving averages, and you've got to look at the 20-minute versus the 40-minute exponential moving average and calculate that, and then figure out which one to put on, a put credit spread or a call credit spread, and then getting all the numbers and the swing widths and everything. It's impossible to do by hand. I know, I've tried. And that drastically changed my trading once I figured out how to use those bots. I can't tell you about enough about that. So yes, so Options Omega, what they are is they are a system for doing back testing, and they are a system for using bots. And what you do then is you hook it up to your trading account. We maintain accounts at both Schwab and at Tasty Trade because, you know, we like to pit them against one another to get better fees. But we also are very concerned about slippage. Remember, fees and commissions are pennies and slippage are dollars. You know, when you save 10 cents on a trade with a cheaper commission, that's great. But if they have 5 cents of slippage, remember, because it's 100 contracts, each option is 100 shares, 5 cents worth of slippage is really $5 worth of loss to you. So you don't want to save 10 cents on the trade and then lose $5 because your broker has worse slippage. Also, it's really important that all of your trades, the short legs, you want to do single orders. Whoa, there's some more trades coming on at 337, and you'll hear those coming on throughout the day. It drives Maria crazy. She hears hundreds of these trades going on, and I'm laying out by the pool or surfing. It drives her nuts. Let's get back to the results because I do want to kind of get through this quickly. Where are we today? Here's where we are today in that's not coming up. So here's where we are in the small account, and you can see we're up about $600. And let's see if we can't get this. Here we go. And this is the big account, and it looks to me like we're up. Somebody do the math for me. Is that 10, 11 grand, something like that? So that's about what it is. On Options Omega, do you enable move conflicted strikes? If yes, is it on all trades, or do you disable it for late day entries? I leave enable move conflicted strikes. If you have a conflicted strike, what they're talking about there, who is that? It's Carl. What Carl's asking about, let's say, you know what, let's just take a quick look at Tasty and you can see exactly. We'll show it right here on the screen. So this is the chart. Let's take a look at the trades. This is the SPX. So these are all the trades that I have on today. And what Carl's saying is, let's suppose that it wants to put on this 225 right here, and then it also wants to put on the short leg right here. It wouldn't, but let's suppose for hypothetically. No broker will allow you to do that. You can't put on the opposite side of a trade that you already have on. They would require you to close this trade. So you don't want to do that because you want to try and get this down to zero. You don't want to give up on the $110 that you've got there times 3. And people say, well, you got a lot of trades on. Yeah, it is. It just depends on your buying power. I mean, it's just account size, right? That's all it is. So I always leave that on there. And what it does is, if let's say we were putting on this 6940 and it was trying to do this, all it would do is just move me to the next one further away. That's all it is. And so, you know, it's pretty common. If it was trying to put on one of these, it would just move it up to here. That's all it would do. So that's why I leave that one on there. Okay, so there's a record of the number of people in our chat room today. All right, so what did I want to cover? Okay, the next thing the thing I really wanted to cover, pardon me. Oh, look at this. We're up now, 11 grand? Is what the thing I like to look at is how we've been doing. This is how we've been doing since October 1st. People like to see it. They don't believe it. And then this is how we've been doing in the smaller account. Okay, next, I want to talk about 1551, right? This is the one I want to talk about is, this has got too many of them in there. So let's take a look. I ran a report today. Someone wrote to me in the Discord. If you don't know, we run a Discord. It's in the link below. On every video we have, there's a link to the Discord. It's all 100% free. Everything on this channel is free. The only thing I caution you about the Discord is There are some fakers. I think we haven't gotten any for the last couple of days. They are trying to fake me and Maria, and they will ask you for, to do a direct message and ask you for money and stuff like that. We will never do that. Everything we do is 100% free. So someone said to me, oh, you just got lucky on the 1551s. I said, you know what? Let's talk about that. I don't remember who it was. If you're on there, it's fine. But I think that the idea is that I wanted to show you that we've done 956 trades at 1551. You can see all these trades are at 1551, okay? 351 for those of you that went to public school like me. That's 351 in the afternoon. And you can see we've won $24,000. That's great. I mean, for a one-time slot, that's a lot. Oh, there we got punched out on a call. So the market must be going up. So that's going to happen. I want to just see where this market is. Oh, look at that. Yeah, what do you know? It's going up. And someone told me, Maria was telling me that there was a big down move. Yeah, what was that all about? I don't know what I was doing. I don't know if I was taking a nap or if I was taking the dog out or what, but I didn't see that move. But at any rate, I can see this market. We like to see the market flat. Let's take this off of there. We don't need that. We don't want that yet. So we're going to take that off. We're going to take that off. We got more. We are not going to take that off. Just leave it on there for now. But okay, let's go back to the more important business of the day. And by the way, time check, 15:41. So we got 10 minutes to go. So what I noticed was that we have been doing great in this. We have been doing great in this particular chart, right? Now, this is a chart of all the trades. And you notice it's been pretty consistent up, but we get some flat zones here, then a right up, and then a flat zone. I thought we were going to get a right up there, but we came back down. It's been pretty flat, for the last 4 or 5 weeks. But that's okay. Again, it's just the math playing out. If someone says, well, I was 3 days, I lost. 3 days you lost. We lose 3 days in a row all the time. That's not unusual. We're not playing for 3 days. We're not, Maria's fond of saying is we're not here for one trade. We're not here for a short time. We're here for a long time, right? So the idea is we are in this to win it, and that win it, it takes time. It takes time to let the math play out. So even at 956 trades, notice it's really been kind of the opposite. This was the area when it was going up. The main account was going up. This is when it was flat. This is when it was going up. These were going down at 1551. We've been flat for the last 5 or 6 weeks. And look at this. It's been going up. And it is interesting how you get a couple of runs in a row and there's no rhyme or reason to it. Yeah, no kidding. The market is random. My son Tyler and I, we have a little game we play called 50-50. And people are on TV and they say, we're going to tell you what the market's going to do tomorrow. We both shout out 50-50. And what's the stock going to do tomorrow? 50-50. The reason we say that is because nobody knows what the market's going to do. It is completely random and we can prove it. Nobody, they can't know, they don't know, they can't know, and they'll never know. And the reason is if they did know, they wouldn't tell you, and they sure as heck wouldn't tell me. They would just trade it with their own money, and in a couple of weeks, they keep doubling down, they'll have all the money in the world, okay? So they don't know. And in fact, over the history of the stock market, no one has been able to predict the stock market, okay? Nobody. So if you say it's 50-50, why look at charts? Why listen to the news? Why listen to the analysts? If it is the case that they really can't predict it, if it is random, why not look for a mathematical advantage? So we don't trade based on the companies. We trade on the herd. Now, you can only do this in 0 DTE, but we're trading against the herd because remember, for every trade we put on, there's somebody on the other side. So we got to think like those people. We are selling premium. That's what we're doing. We're selling insurance. So when fear goes up, these people are buying insurance, right? And these people, because when you have fear, you're willing to ever so slightly overpay. And if you're willing to overpay, I'm willing to sell you that because you're paying me more than what my risk actually is. And someone says, well, that's only a small amount. It's only $1, whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's only $1. Well, guess what I did, right? Guess what I did? I went out and since October, I put on 13,000 of these bad boys. So it's a nickel or $1 or $3, or whatever you're making, on a particular trade. Yeah, but we did it 13,000 times. We're going to do it 30,000 times in a year. So it really starts to pay off. That's the math of what we're doing. And that's why our motto is math makes money. That's the whole game. It's a mathematical game. All right, let me take a look here. Is your options linked to Yes, it is. Yes, you linked them. Show us the chart. Okay. Don't worry, I'll get back to the chart with plenty of time to go. That's for sure. Let's take a look. Here's where the chart is. And look at me. I touch the button and it puts on another one of these things. So we haven't got those trades on yet. Now, you know what we can do? Let's look at, you can see right now, we want this thing right at 69.45. That's where if in a perfect world, both of these go to zero. The only way for them to go to zero is if we pin 69.45. Highly unlikely. More likely that one of these sides will get punched out, or maybe both. You know, it happens. But that's okay. Because again, scoreboard, we go back and we say 13,000 trades. This is what happens. But let's focus in on this 1551 trade. This is not a bad trade. I mean, I love this trade. I love this trade. Why? Because it makes money. It makes money, and it's got almost 1,000 trades, and it makes money. Why wouldn't you put it up? One of the things that started this channel is because I get so pissed when I hear all these prognosticators on the YouTube saying, oh, I got this chart thing and this way, and I got this type of trade, and if you see momentum, it goes 4 things over, and it's going to roll over, or this or that, or other. They don't know. They don't know. Momentum traders, fine. I get it. I get momentum traders. But someone that tells you, oh, you can read a chart and you can tell what's going to happen. No, you can't. You can't, because if you could do that, people a lot smarter than you would have been doing it in billions of dollars, and they would have made all the money in the world, and they haven't, okay? So that's not true. It's just false. It's like saying, oh, if you play the lottery, you can make millions and millions and millions of dollars. Oh, one person will. But there'll be millions and millions of losers. Likewise, in a casino, there's a reason why the slot machines always ring, 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 and the lights flash when there's a winner. Because there's so few of them, the casinos want you to think that everybody's a winner. Nobody says anything about all the losers out there, okay? So this market is a great big pile of sheep, right? That's all it is. It's a whole bunch of sheep. And they're going to see on the internet, ooh, even Rob has it over here at 1551. They're going to all go over here at 1551. And you know what I'm going to do? Every single Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to back test 7 million trades. And my 7 million trades are going to say, well, when there's a lot of people over here selling premium, right, that the cost of that premium is going to go down because there's more sellers than buyers. So I don't want to be there. I want to be over here where there's no sellers. And I'm the only seller. If you ever watch that movie, Trading Places, and Eddie Murphy says, wait. Sell. And he says, I'm selling orange juice. And the place goes nuts, right? Because he's the only seller. That's what we want to be. We want to be the only seller so that they overpay us for the premium. And this herd keeps moving, right? So if someone tells you, oh, this trade works, I've been selling at 12 o'clock noon or 12:07, and it's been great for years and years and years. Highly unlikely, right? Because if it was good, everyone would be going to it. And I mean, the information is pretty omnipresent out there. They're going to move to that, and they're going to start a bunch of selling it. We just want to stay ahead of the herd. That's the whole game, right? That's the whole game. It's a mathematical game, and we just want to stay. You have good methods that work for you. Don't downplay other traders. Fair enough. I'm not downplaying other traders. I'm just saying I get angry when I see people out there trying to sell you all services for stuff that just, it doesn't work. It never has worked, and it never will work. And so that's what aggravates me more than anything. But you want to do it? Go right ahead. If you find a way that works, let me know, because if you find a better way, I'm all about it, right? I'm always looking for more trades. I'm always looking for different trades. All right, let's go back and take a look at Tasty Trade, and we're going to see, here's where we are, right? Let's take a look. Everybody likes to see the chart. Here's where we are with the chart. And time check, we've got 2 minutes to go. Now is a pretty good time to look at the P&L for today. Let's look at today's P&L. For the big account, we are up only, down to $9,000. We're up today, and we've got a minute and 40 seconds to go. Let's see here. How's the little account doing? The little account is up. It's up $600. That's pretty good, actually, for that size account. $600 in a day is a lot. Let's take a look at our chart here. I want to go back. All right, here we go. Ignore the furus. I don't want to, someone brings up a good point. AG makes up a good point. I don't want to speak badly of any traders. I don't want to speak badly of anyone. You know, everyone's got their ideas. I have a hard time understanding why someone would sell something to you that does not work over time. You know, the proof is in the pudding. How many people are out there showing you exactly what their profit and loss is, right? Not only do I show you what Mars is, I show you every single friggin' day. Not only that, on Sundays at 6 p.m. or now 6:30, I tell you what our trades are going to be. You know that, right? I tell you exactly what our trades, Maria and I tell you, these are the trades that are going on now that I told you about on Sunday at 6 o'clock. So there's no secrets here. It's full transparency. That's the kind of faith I have in this system. It's pure mathematical. All right, so let's take a look here. Nothing new in the chat room. We've got 30 seconds, 27 seconds to go. I'm going to bring this in over here. What you're going to see over here is you're going to see the trades as they're coming on. W means working. So you're going to see working. I don't know if I got the volume on. I better have a little iced tea here. It's kind of exciting. By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Do not follow our trades. You can and use all your money, but don't get excited. But watch out because I get extremely excited. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Maria, are you kidding me? I think we just lost our camera. Are you kidding me? Here they go. Here they go.
Are you kidding?
I am not kidding you. I am not kidding you. Here we go. Oh my gosh, these trades are coming on. They're coming on. They're trying to get on. Hopefully we get our camera back. I can't believe we lost the camera. Hopefully we still got the sound. We still got the sound. That's great. Hey, there we are. We're back. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's back and we are okay. Now, where'd these come in at? These came in at, we are on the call side, so we want this thing to go down. We're at 69.45. Let's take a look-see and see where we're at. 69.45. We're going to move these off to the side. Come on, baby. 69.45. And what I tell you, these were 69.45 is right there. And we're going to move this up. So we want to be, let me double check on these. These are on the call side. So what did we get? We got 4 of them for $235 each. We got 3 of them for $235 each. And we got 4 of them for $240 each. We want to be under this 69.45. So we want to be underneath there. Are you kidding me? Stay down, stay down, stay down. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. We're looking good. Let's do a quick check on where we are on our profits for the day. It looks like we're up about 11 grand. All right. We want to keep this under 69.45. Do not get excited. Maria, you're going to get, thank you.
This is Amazon.
That's Amazon. And that's Barbie I hear barking. Stay under. Stay under. Oh, no. No, Maria left the room and the darn thing went through the roof. 69.45. We got to get this back under. We got to get this thing back under. Come on now. I'm trying to get, I can't believe the camera went out. Well, what's happening today, by the way, that Amazon is delivering some new technology that Tyler, my son, figured out that's going to help us so that we don't get turned off. Oh, come on, man. This is not good. This is not what we're looking for. We're not there. That's not supposed to be there. We're not looking for it to be going up. We're looking for it to be going down. We want to get underneath this blue line. That's what we're looking for. This thing, we got to stop this thing. Come on now. This train's going the wrong way. You know, what they do is they produce at 550, what happens, there's a method to our madness. Oh, there we got punched out. We got punched out in some of those calls already because this thing is going up too high. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. Do I still trade when I go on vacation? You darn right I do, Mario. I trade every single day, except for FMOC days and FMOC minute days. I used to stop the minute days. I actually trade every day. And I probably will start trading on FOMC days, which is only 8 days a year. I don't trade on half days. I don't trade on Fridays after a Thursday vacation like we had this year. Come on down. We got punched out, Maria, while you're up there. So on a couple of them. So we still need this to come down. Let's take a quick look at where we are. So here's where we are. Again, 69.45 would be perfect on both sides of this thing. If we had a choice, I would rather have it go down because we only got 3 here and then a lot of space. Whereas here, we don't want to lose on all these. So let's take a look here. And it's coming down a little bit. Come on down. If we pinned, ooh, that's too much to ask for. But if we pinned right there, that would be awesome. That would be absolutely awesome to pin that blue line. But first of all, let's handle our business and get underneath. Let's get underneath. What time we got? 15:54 and 39 seconds. Man, this is going slow. Come on down. So all these trades, as you saw, were put on by the bots. We are going to be around, I think I saw Tyler was telling me around 200 trades today. And now that we've had those ones get punched out, notice that we're only up about $7,000. So we took a $4,000 hit right there. And that's the way it goes. Oh, look at this. Coming down. Come on down. Oh, dang it. If we just get underneath there. Again, you're not supposed to get excited about this kind of stuff, but I'm an emotional person. When I was a gambler, I never, ever watched the sporting events because of this same problem that I have. That I do get emotionally invested in it. I do really love it. If I am a trading addict, I love trading. I just absolutely love it. And Maria and I get so sad on the weekends because there's no trading. If you're a trading addict, let me know in the chat room. We love to hear from trading addicts. Look at this. Yes. Come on. There, it's under. It's over. Under. Come on down. We need a little more down. Not too much down. A little more down would be great. I don't know why I'm looking over there. I should be looking up here. All right, let's look real quickly. Remember, this is where it's trading on both sides. It's got $1.60 on each side. We got to get this thing underneath. Running P&L includes, it does include all commissions, fees, and slippage. It's actually the exact amount of money that you take home at the end of the day. So what's it at right now? It's at about $8,400, and that's how much would go into my pocket at the end of the day. Or Maria, who am I kidding? It goes into Maria's pocket at the end of the day. But would you please get this thing underneath? I need a little help here. It's right there. Actually, if we pin this bad boy, that would be sick. The closer we get to that would be, how much time we got left? 3.5 minutes. Come on, man. Oh, under. That's good. Of course, all these calls got punched out, right? So I forget how much we got, how many we got left. So let's see, we got 3 on this side and 3 on this side. So it's equidistant. So the perfect thing is to pin the middle. That would be, or near the middle. That would be ideal. It's going to go one way or the other. What we don't want is M&M, right? That's the worst thing you can have happen to multiple entry iron condors. These are exponential moving averages. So come on, let's get this thing right there, as close to that blue line as possible. You know what? Let's have a little fun. Let's make this even bigger here. There we go. That makes it a little bit more exciting. And we'll make this a little bit bigger so we can really see it. There we go. All right. Now, we want this thing right at that line. No. Come back. How much time we got? 2.5 minutes. I tell you, it's the longest 9 minutes of the day. It does just kill me. It absolutely kills me. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but it does. So we're still up about $8,500. So,
there you go.
Let's go right here. Is pretty good. Now, Maria, of course, is I'm a glass half full. She's a glass half empty, totally empty, actually. If I came home and said, Maria, we won the lottery, she'd say, oh, think of the taxes. Is that fair? Mm-hmm. That is fair. Oh, let's get back to that. Let's get back to the chart. So here look at that underneath. Yes. 2 minutes to go. Are you kidding me? Somebody call the CBOE. Tell them we want to close 2 minutes early here. Uncle Rob needs, oh yeah, right at it. I mean, are you kidding me? We are pinning this thing. This is crazy. This is 100 seconds to go. 100 seconds to go. Count them down with me. 100 seconds to go. Come on, baby. Come on, Collie. I need everybody's help here. No. Not too low. Easy does it. Right there. Okay. All right. What do we got left? 23. No. Oh, it's 1 minute and 23 seconds to go. Dang. First time tuning in for Shum Language. Hello, Shum Language. Yes, this is real time, real money. This is how we're doing today. If you haven't seen it, we're up about $9,900. We're up $321,000 since October 1st. Here we are. Let's get back to the chart. Here we are. We want to pin this right to this blue line here. We were trying to pin it right to that blue line. You can see here's all the trades that we have on. You can see very quickly what we've got. Let's get back to the chart. This is driving me nuts. Well, I lost my camera again. Oh, no. We're going to get the camera back. I don't know what's happening. Tyler's got some news.
It's green. It's way up green, way over the blue line.
Way over the blue line?
Yeah.
I don't want that. Come on back. 34 seconds to go. Come on, camera signal. There it is. The camera signal's back. We got 29 seconds to go. Oh, we're right in there. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. 23 seconds, 22 seconds. Count them down to me. So back testing, explain what it does and how do you do it. Since I will actually tell you about the back testing. Just say, no. Up. Oh, we're going to pin this bad boy. Come on, up. Are you kidding me?
No, they're gonna go
9
down.
seconds, 8 seconds. Here we go. 7 seconds. 6,
They're all gonna
5,
leave. They're all
4,
leaving.
3, 2. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? Oh, my
they're
God.
all
Oh, there we go. Look at that pop back up. Remember, SPX settles about 30 seconds after the market closed. That came back $1.50, which is pretty good because that's $150 times 3 is $450. Is that what we made there on that little green pop-up? All right, let's take a look-see and see where we ended up. Man, I can't believe my camera kept going out. Oh, look at that. All right, so what did we win? Somebody calculate. Mario usually calculates this for me. This is the big account, and here is the little account. Looks like the little account was in the neighborhood of $503. Does that sound about right? And let's take a look at the big account. We were around $8,500, something like that. Thank you, Butch. Appreciate it. All right. Someone says back testing. Explain what it does really, since, as you said, you don't know the direction the market will go. So what we do, the theory of back testing is that you look at 7 million trades over the last 6 months, and you use AI and you pick out what might be the top 500 or so. Then I limit it down to the top 200 or so. Then I run them back through AI looking at risk tolerance, because if you have 10 million in your account and I have $1 million in my account, we're both trading $1 million. Your risk tolerance is very high because you can lose $1 million. My risk tolerance is very low. I can't lose $1 million. So we do some risk tolerance adjustments. And then the idea is we put on the top 150 trades. And the theory being, they may not be the top 150 trades in the next week, but it's highly probable. They'll probably be in the top 500. At least some of them will be in the top 150. And so if you believe that the market is random, what you want to do is get the ones that have been consistently, for whatever reason, the market has said these have been the most successful trades over the last 6 months. And yes, I know there's a lot of give and take to it, and people argue with me about it. Well, that won't work, and the mathematics isn't right. And, I always tell them the same thing. Scoreboard. I don't know. It works for me. All right. Maybe there's a better way. If you know a better way, let me know. But when I'm making 300 grand in 4 months in $1 million account, I'm tickled pink. And, when I'm having a day like today, the day doesn't really matter. That's a little unfair. But when I'm having these types of, runs where 4 months where you're making $320,000 in $1 million account. So you're talking about, 30% in one third of the year. That's around 90% rate of return. Are you kidding me? I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Okay, tomorrow, Maria's taking me out to dinner. So we are going to go early tomorrow at probably 2 o'clock. I'll post something in the Discord. If you want to ask any questions, just you got stopped out on your 69.45s. Let's see what happened to me. I got stopped out too. Let's quickly go over to Tasty. You can see I got stopped out too. These 69.45 calls, they all got stopped out. Looks like we lost all of them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we lost all of them. They all got punched out at 3:53. So we were only in them for 2.5 minutes, and we got punched out when it skyrocketed to the upside. Right in here would be my guess is where we were getting punched out. Right in here somewhere. So yeah, it happens. That's why we don't put all our eggs in one basket, right? That's why the math says you're much better off to put on 100 or 200 trades than you are 6 trades or 2 trades or 1 trade, right? It's like if you're going to the casino and you're playing roulette, you don't want to put all your money on 35. What you want to do, and do it on 1 spin, you want to do thousands of spins. And if I told you the advantages there. So at any rate, I hope you have a great trading day. We lost our camera yet again. Can you believe this, Maria?
Well, you got the piece that came in now, so.
It did come in?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, that won't be so bad. We'll get that hooked up. Tyler showed me how to turn this off. So hopefully the signal comes back before we do our closing.
So no live trading tomorrow then?
No, we can do some I'll do some live trading at 2 o'clock and maybe go over Crazy Ivan's. And okay. I'll go over some Crazy Ivan's, which is a trade that I've been doing for 5 years and really has paid the bills. And that's how I got into SPX, is because of them. And I'll go over all those with you tomorrow as well. At any rate, hope you have a great trading day, and we will see you tomorrow. All right, now Tyler showed me how to do this. That was a great day, a good show. And we are off the air, I believe. Well, we made 8,500, they said. And in the small account, we made some amount of money.
How'd you wind up with 2 blue lines?
I don't know how to do the blue lines. Well, that's the problem. I got to figure out how to do that better. And I got to figure out why the video, I guess we put this thing on. It should stop the video problem. So, all right, we should be off the air in 3, 2, 1. In 3, 2,